Yeah, Leslie filled me in on everything. Good shit last night.
Yep.
Oh, there is one thing I forgot to say. Harry had a court case.
For what?
I believe, what was it? Juno was her name. It was an officer who was maliciously trying to prosecute Harry for a hit and run. Malicious prosecution, 100%. It almost got thrown out. Harry kind of won, but also lost. He ended up having to serve parole. But he was a god in court. I'm not going to lie. I was a bit surprised. He was destroying her.
Listen, Harry, when he wants to be, is the most serious, one of the smartest people I've ever met. But it's very rare when he wants to be that person.
Yeah,
very
look,
rare.
I'm gonna do impression of what he was doing in court. It was like this. He didn't interrupt a single time when she was speaking, and then he waited for his turn, and then he goes,
Your Honor, I will be representing my client, Harry Brown.
talking about himself in third person, literally.
I don't see that my client did any wrongdoing in what he did. During no time did he...
That type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a complete destruction event. Very epic.
Man, you guys have, Denzel, you've been going hard, Denzel. You awake already? Jesus.
I was up till 6 a.m. campaigning, and I'm up at 1:30.
Jesus.
Look, I found my sweet spot, Lang. I have a time that I won't stay up past, and I know when I wake up.
Yeah, I'm a total boomer now. Like
Morning,
I'm
Nancy.
going to bed early, and I'm waking up like
Good
6,
morning.
7 in the morning.
I don't let myself stay up past 6 a.m. because if I stay up past 6 a.m., I'm gonna wake up at like 4. So I go to sleep at like 6 at the latest, and I wake up at 1.
I used to go to bed around 5:30 in the morning, and I would wake up at like 10:30 every day.
Yeah, I need to get on your schedule, Denzel, to be honest.
How long have you been awake, Leslie?
I've been awake for 2 hours already.
30 hours.
30 hours.
Jesus Christ, Leslie, go to fucking bed.
Not yet.
I don't think he
Soon?
can.
Really more than
I
5 hours.
can,
Guys,
I
that
just choose
was my
not to. I wanna
old
be here for
schedule,
the meeting.
guys. Now I go to bed like at 10:30 at night, and I wake up at 7, 8 in the morning, man. I have the perfect sleep schedule that I've always wanted,
Meetings?
ever, and I love it so much. I gotta smoke a joint. Is Eve around? Bob is. We got everybody got weed.
Eve was up all night campaigning.
All right, no problem, no
She's not.
problem.
She's not going to be here. Babis is on the train.
Okay.
We'll be here shortly.
Yeah, my old schedule was actually like just insanely unhealthy.
I don't know. I haven't seen Marlo this whole week.
Yeah, where the fuck has Marlo been? Is he okay?
Yesterday.
Hey, I see him on Twitter or with Redline. I haven't seen him like.
And then I try to call him and he doesn't answer.
Yeah, like has he been dodging me?
He's literally like only around for like 30 minutes, then he has to like go.
Oh, okay.
So I was in Polito and I saw this. I don't know if we're even worried about this. It's a video, but they're threatening the citizens if they vote for Langbuda, they'll take away money from people's banks. And that if they vote for Osvaldo, they'll wipe away the debts.
People can't be stupid enough to believe this shit, right?
Osvaldo's broke as fuck. They put it at the gas station in Polito.
Yeah, what the fuck
I
are
don't
you
know
gonna
where
get
else
the
it's
money?
at.
You have to log into our station. Nobody's going to do that.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You
What?
don't have to.
Oh, they got. I like the
Why
emails
me?
you guys already have.
Oh, no, it's my parents. They put age
Guys, this
restrictions.
is 3 minutes long. I ain't watching this. Yeah, I ain't watching that.
I don't think anybody else.
Oh.
Here's the thing about
Slander
Los
anyway.
Santos. If you don't put a video that's 15 seconds,
Yeah, it's gotta
or
be
a
like
single
15
image,
seconds.
People
Yeah.
people are going right past that.
Lang,
Yeah, I
just
ain't
realized
watching.
there was
Yeah.
one more thing I forgot to mention in the recap, but I think Denzel can fill you in on that later. Denzel, I'm just gonna say one word: dog.
Oh yes.
All right,
I thought you were
all
gonna
right.
say okay.
Did we make some
No,
turtle
no,
soup
no.
last night? That's out.
No. We
Speak up, Denzel.
Leslie and I we worked on something last night. Probably gonna fill you in on that.
Okay. Guys, we secured all the mayhem votes this morning. They rolled in as a group of 23 and voted for me.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
And we have Harmony, right? We got Harmony last night or yesterday too.
So you had Frankie for 7 hours was just, like finding new people. If they didn't heard about Lang, he brought them to the city hall to vote. He did that for 7 hours, and then when I woke up, I hosted the tournament and had the racers vote as well. And then Rust was helping BSK with the car wash event.
Hell yeah, Redline. We get Redline around the vote. They've been around.
We have 2/3 have voted so far. I still have 1/3 that haven't voted. Tony said he was going to be around today for initiation, so they have to be around. I'm going to make them vote as well.
Perfect.
Tony ain't gonna be around for shit. Come on.
I hope so.
I had somebody come up to me and he said, the only mayor I've ever voted for is you, Denzel. And then after like 5 minutes, he said, okay, I'll vote for Lime Buddha too, since you're
guys. Bolas. Bolas is one group. I don't know if I've secured yet.
But you talked to them yesterday, right?
I spoke to them yesterday, but they want me to talk to their CEO of the gas station named Harry.
Okay.
And I haven't been able to get a hold of them.
If you guys can't get them, I'll wake up tomorrow, when they normally are around, and I'll see if we can get it sorted.
They were up in the middle of the day yesterday, like normal time. I went and saw them. The thing is, they're at war right now with everyone. So there was 10 of them, and they were rolling 6 deep in cars going hunting. And I was like, please take 2 minutes just to go vote.
There's so many at war. Even Penny's at war, she said.
Oh, speaking of Penny,
Jesus.
Angels are fully secured. They went and all voted for you.
Yeah, I rebuilt the bridge with Claire. Me and her are best friends again.
Perfect. I went rolling around with the Saints last night. All of us had megaphones, fireworks, a party bus. We went around for they said they were going for 8 straight hours rolling around getting people to vote for you. And I joined them for an hour and a half, 2 hours doing that as well.
I only got 2 of the hiddens to vote for Lang. For some reason, the rest of them want Oswaldo.
Yeah, he didn't have a meeting today.
I don't even know who the fuck the hidden are, respectfully.
They're so good because until you got that magazine, you didn't realize they had so many members. But they're
I know they have a lot of members, but I don't know why they hate me.
I don't know either. That shocked me that they wanted to vote for Oswaldo.
Because of Oswaldo.
But what is Oswaldo promising these people that they take him seriously?
No. It's some of them used to be federales for the fun of it, so they were both.
Oh, so they got connection. I see. They have a history.
So Ruby spoke to the artists. Most of them have already voted for us due to
Harry.
Huge
Good morning, Harry.
Hi, Harry. Guys.
Jesus, Harry, you're waking up on time. Okay.
I grabbed a couple of Dodo drivers and had them, Dodo workers, and took them to vote. They voted for us.
Babbage, you'll be happy. We went hard last night.
Thank you so much. I really felt bad I wasn't around, but when I saw everything on Twitter, OTT ridiculed Osvaldo.
No.
Well, what do you do?
So Osvaldo had no idea apparently that this event was for you. So you went to speak with OTT apparently, and OTT dissed him and started singing.
The car wash event.
Yeah, we me and Speedy were there.
Yeah, OTT and the VSK, those boys really have been pulling through, honestly. Been pulling through hard.
If we win and we can help them with the car wash somehow or the parking they want, the OTT has been really, really hard for us.
Yeah, Redline gave them vault codes. We're like, vote for Lang, and you guys get these vault codes.
Hell yeah.
So regarding the bolas, I spoke with Kai yesterday. And most of them buy Dodo boxes from me, so I spent some time with them, and we've been with Eve in the previous election. They said they will vote for us, but they haven't gone to vote yet. But I know they want to vote for us. Speedy, did you spoke with the Jefe of the Vagos?
Yes.
I'm assuming the Vagos got our voting for us, right, Speedy? You fucking cocksucker?
Well, I was gonna just go into it.
Speak up.
I have gone into it, yes, and they will all vote for us. And I can check the gang app right now. They have actually 16 members now, so 16 votes there too.
Perfect. All right, what we do today, guys? I mean, we have until tomorrow's tsunami, which I wish it kind of ended earlier. I don't know if we can do a whole fucking day and night again.
You want me to be honest and transparent about the outlook on this election, being somebody that's spent the last 24 hours in the city?
Yes.
All the votes that are substantial and that can be drawn from this election has been drawn at this point. That does not mean that we should stop doing what we're doing, but we can do it knowing that we have a safe haven and that we have got this win in the bag. And I know that you don't like that, Lang. I know that you want to think that we're the underdog so that we fight harder, but I want to say thank you for all your good work, everybody at this table. With your help, we will win this election. I have no doubt in my mind.
I'm supposed to fucking say that, Leslie.
Well, I don't care. I just did.
Guys, thank you guys. Everybody's been putting in fucking work.
I mentioned about Mayhem, right?
Yeah, Mayhem, we already got him locked up. Don't worry about that.
Well, no, they voted. They're all in 20.
Yeah, we made that happen. We made that happen. We had a meeting with them this morning. They all went down to vote.
Yeah, in Toledo.
But yeah, everybody involved here. Obviously, a lot of people aren't here today because they've been up all fucking night. So they're probably sleeping in. It's good shit, everybody. You know what I mean? We're putting in work. We didn't take this lightly, and made a lot of new relationships, a lot of new people too, which is cool to see. And let's keep it pumping. I mean, fucking Harry's son is less of a disappointment than Harry is. It's kind of quite shocking, really. And I want everybody to give a round of applause for Harry. Apparently, he was up all night, bussing around the entire city, singing songs to vote for Lang with Ellie. And it was impossible to escape the music. And
I tried.
At one point, apparently, Harry was bussing people from the apartments to the courthouse to vote for me. So everybody give Harry a round of applause.
That's the fucking dedication.
Leslie and I went undercover, and Harry got us to vote for Lang while we were undercover. He thought we were our cousins. It was quite the experience.
Now we have
guys. I'm trying.
We have one. The only big potential enemy is the police. I don't know who the fuck they're voting for. Nancy ended up having a horrible time with the PBSO or some shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
When this election's over, if I get the names of anybody that disrespected Nancy, I'll put a bullet in them.
It's PBSO.
PBSO.
Guys,
I'm going to score.
so
If I win this election, that entire department is getting dismantled. Absolutely dismantled.
They took down. They took down me and Ellie for reckless evading for campaigning on the top of that bus thing, and I had a whole court case last night about it. Honestly, PBSO, they're like, I got the
kind of one.
Kind of
one.
Did you get people to vote for Lang?
Yes.
Good. I got a rat to vote for you last night, Lang.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, did the rat boy voted?
No. It was a tiny little rat, and we lured it into the pole with cheese, and then got it up onto the counter and put little cheese marks on Lang's name and poison on all the other names.
All right, guys, I'm going to be honest. If animals are voting in this election, then I am not as confident anymore in opposition in this election.
Yeah. I think a lot of animals would vote for Osvaldo and Bird.
That does make me worried.
Listen, guys. Listen.
You, Nancy. Great job, but it does make me worried.
Listen, guys. The biggest.
What's the vote?
Listen, I don't know how to say this.
It is.
I really don't know how to say this, but the PD, some of the worst Southside gangs in this city operate better than the PD as a whole.
Oh yeah,
100%.
It's really bad.
It's really bad, especially
There's
now
no
of all
bass.
times.
There's no bass at all.
It's horrible. So I don't know how many of them are. So many of them fucking hate us too. Like so many of them. That's what scares me.
So me and Ellie, like we're under arrest, and we just kept on repeat saying vote for Lang, and it was driving them insane. They hate us.
I had one of them call me last night when I was in the city, just in my apartment, retweeting shit. And he just seemed very off. I don't know if he was arresting you at the time, Harry. I don't know what his name was.
Probably. It probably was the guy.
He seemed very off, and I'm like, listen, what do you want me to do about it? You're arresting Harry. Like, why am I getting involved? And he just was so angry. Like, I could just tell, like, the way he was speaking, and then he just hung up. So I don't know. And then speaking with Brian and all this shit that he's been dealing with, like, I'm gonna be honest. The PD, I don't think I've ever seen it this bad, ever.
It seems really disorganized, really bad.
It does.
Well, I don't get it because they just had a whole goddamn,
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, that was the problem, man. You got a bunch of motherfuckers running the yellow.
Guys. You cannot apply logic where there is no logic to be found. During Harry Brown's court case, Mr. Lewis Bloom, I believe an officer that was involved in the court case, had put up a twat on the big screen inside the courtroom. I believe the twat said something along the lines of, it was his twat, by the way. It said something along the lines of, the judge elections are happening. Vote for these 2 judges. If you don't vote for these judges, you can't complain later that there's no judges around during this time. I then asked him who he voted for, and he said not Lang. So, there's that.
I mean, attendant is claiming he's going to be around for the next term as deputy mayor, and this motherfucker doesn't even stay for 2 hours at the start of the storm and 2 hours at the end of the storm. So, yeah.
My point is, again, we don't need to apply logic where there is no logic to be found.
Yeah, but how do we garner votes from that though? Because we need votes from the PD. At least
we can do our best.
A quarter of it. You know what I mean?
We can. So Nancy, when you had the bad experience, was that at a meeting or did you go to like the MRPD?
Explain
it was
the story,
at a
Nancy.
meeting. I went to 3 different meetings yesterday. I went to MRPD. There was only probably about less than 10 officers there. Those are the officers who haven't been hired into a department yet, / LSPD, I think. Then I went to Sandy Shores, which the SDSO had a ton of people, great morale, lots of great questions, very engaged, happy people to talk about space. And I mentioned Lang on the way out. Then I went to the PBSO in Polito, and they were hostile. They were asking questions. Apparently one of their own is like starting a space program. So they were getting really pissy with me about my space program, asking a bunch of like really hostile questions, badgering me, not letting me speak. And it got to the point where I just said, all right, if you guys want to go to space, there's the information, I'm out. And I left. And I had officers chase me down to apologize. I had officers calling me later because they were like, they treated you with such disrespect. They seem very much like salty over CPD still. So any like relation to Cerberus, any relation to CPD.
Buddha's black. I'm mixed, buddy. I'm half and half, brother.
The fact that can they afford it?
No, their space program is one guy who is like sending chargers.
I don't know why you had to come in here, type that in all caps, and be shocked, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Harry? I told the new racers that
hold on, Kitty.
Space. Sorry.
Hold on, Kitty. Harry.
The CPD stuff. Are they annoyed that it happened in the first place? Or are they annoyed that it got disbanded?
No, Pred
that wasn't on us.
Pred self-destructed the whole thing, and it's like Leslie said. Okay, the PD operates in what I like to call like the Donald Trump gatherings, where they just believe nonsense and preach it as the absolute truth. Like the first thing they'll hear, they'll believe that's the truth, and then die with that in their grave. None of them realize that Pred caused the whole destruction of the entire thing. We did absolutely nothing wrong. We fulfilled all our promises. We were fulfilling other promises, space, shit like that. It just required time, and a lot of them wanted it to happen in fucking 2 weeks. It was ridiculous.
Well, then, once again, with the information that Nancy's provided, obviously you've done everything that we can in terms of the police department. We've done our due diligence.
I mean,
again,
I think if Lang went and spoke to them, the thing is, us going and speaking to people is good, but people really want to talk to Lang. Like I went and spoke to the Ballas. I went and spoke to the Ballas and had a great conversation with them yesterday, and they're like, we just want to talk to Lang face to face, like we're talking to Osvaldo. And like Lang did try, but these
guys gotta understand, like they wake up in hours that I woke up madder this morning.
Nancy does raise a good point. Here's what we need to do.
Not your fault at all.
Here's what we need to do then. We wrap up this meeting. You said which department was the best one to go to?
SDSO was really great.
Okay. All right. So you have 2 options, Lang. We wrap up this meeting now. You go solidify the votes at SDSO, or you try to gain back the votes from PBSO or MRPD, but it needs to happen now.
Wait, MRPD don't fight with me?
I don't know. Like I mentioned vote for Lang on the way out. I was like, this is part of Lang's campaign. MRPD was very quiet, but not hostile. SDSO had some murmurings of, I don't know about Lang, but like not hostile. And I didn't even get to the part about voting for you at PBSO because they were so rude.
All right. So you go to SDSO, you try to solidify as many votes as you can from there, and then we've done what we can. But it needs to happen now.
All right. Let's go then.
All right. Can I suggest something? Can we do 30 minutes with the mayor and sit in a place at City Hall and ask people who might have questions or want to speak?
No, I am not getting shot, blown up, or destroyed. I'm okay on that one, Bobbies.
I called him. Let's go do something. We gotta go.
Mr. Lang, just not about the race in space. I just kind of threw that in.
About the idea.
Thank you.
About the idea. About tomorrow. Yeah.
right, I'll be at Otto's doing the gas for an hour. Free gas for an hour.
All right, Kitty, you're the best. Let's keep it up, guys. It's the last day of pushing this shit, okay?
Me and cousin gonna go, handle some parachutes. We have for the event tomorrow.
Let's keep pushing.
It's a space event tomorrow we're doing.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Lang, take the helicopter. You need to get there now. I'm going to bed, but good luck. You're
gonna make me do this by myself with Denzel and Harry?
I'll come.
The fuck?
Can I join also?
See you boys tomorrow.
I know, we're gonna just do it just us four, okay, Babis?
See you guys.
Okay.
Bye, Speedy.
Have a good day.
Come on, Harry, to the roof.
Are you guys all good? You don't need me?
Yeah, we're good, Nancy. We're good. No.